What's going on, guys? This is Boosted, bringing you guys a war recap from Ohiowhthse and a clan I can't pronounce. I don't know that language. They struggled really good this war. They gave up kind of early. We had some pretty heavy hitters go in soon and go in pretty early in the war and put up 3 stars and did a really good job up top. I can't show all of the replays due to the recent update, but I do want to give a shout out to some of our top players. We'll go in and look at the war map. As you can see, we had a pretty substantial victory. This was a perfect war for us over here. 60 points. It's awesome. Looking at the war map for them, what they try to do to us, they drop the ball, a lot all down the map. 2 stars, 1 stars. They weren't pretty consistent. It was a lot of go wipes. Really poor attacks, but it is what it is. They gave it their best. They tried. Over on our side, this is just gorgeous. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, all the way down the map. And I came down to a cleanup on 7, which that's going to be the last replay I show of this one. Super clutch there at the end. And Graham, if I'm botching your name, I apologize, brother. But we'll show you here. We'll leave you for last. But looking at some of the war details, this is going to be pretty awesome. Looking at some of the last events here, we got a bunch of cleanups there at the last minute, kind of sealing the deal for us. But what I really wanted to show was some of our big guys pulling in a lot of stars. Goat with a 6-pack, that's awesome. Kirk bringing in the last couple ones. Harvey hitting pretty hard this war as well. We got a lot of good players down here, just really putting up the numbers. Odin's awesome, but you guys are here for the replays, so let's go back, check some of this stuff out. With the update, like I said, I don't have everything to show, but we'll start with Harvey going in on their number 1. Typical donut base. We saw a lot of this war. A lot of donut bases. We all know that donut bases you can hit pretty good with the Valkyries, as long as you can funnel them properly. Get them into the core, get them some rage, drop a freeze on the back end for the other Inferno. It's gonna go pretty smooth for you. So Harvey does the same thing. Breaks in, gets his funnel started, gets his Valks in, and it's pretty much over at this point. This is a pretty nice attack. I like the freeze on the clan castle troops. That's pretty tricky. Missed the 2 Teslas though, right there at the corner of it, which you don't really know what's there. But like I said, this is Harvey going in, hitting this guy. Does a real good job. The king jumps over that spell, takes a little bit of a tank for the couple wizards running around the back end, right here at 7 o'clock, which does a really good job because there's that one little group of Valkyries tank in there between the wizard tower and the cannon at 12 o'clock, and it's got two unburst golems. And when you can handle a town hall 10 and still have golems in there that aren't cracked yet, you're doing something good. So the queen's still there, got ability left on the queen, ability left on the king. It's just annihilated it. Good job, Harvey. It's clean up from here. We'll times 2 it in the bag. Good job, brother. Moving right along. I really wish I could show all my top guys' attacks. Goat's attack was just awesome. He came out and just smashed this guy. I'm going to show Kurt, our number 1, going in on their number 3 for a cleanup. All these guys were 10 all 10s. Again, guys, donut bases. Anywhere on the internet you can find pretty much how to hit these things. Create a funnel, get to the center, Valkyries, call it a day. Here he goes, he breaks in. Wall breakers take a bit of a walk. They go kind of south over on him over here. And luckily we got some of those structures down, or his Valkyries would be attracted to that quadrant at 3 o'clock. He got kind of lucky on that one. But watch this, under the rage, he gets the freeze, gets the bow, gets the Teslas, gets the second Inferno tower, gets the second bow. Valkyries are just gone. Before the freeze is up right there, the whole core is demolished. His queen's coming in on the backside. She's just picking off trash buildings. Going to be very little cleanup here. And move the screen up so you guys can see what's going on. Valkyrie still left. King still left. Both of them without having used their ability yet. You got 1 soul minion left for cleanup. There he goes. He's coming in at the 7 o'clock. That's awesome. No man left behind. No man left behind. It's over with. Times 2 it. Got 2-point defense left. Stuff's just everywhere. King ability. Here comes the queen. And that's a wrap. Awesome. Good hit, Kurt. Going back down the map, we're going for 7. This is a base that I personally hit earlier in the war. 99%ed, ran out of time. This was the clinching star, the one star we needed to get that perfect war. And my boy Graham just got it. So check this out. He's pretty clutch, super clutch. He goes in, brings the earthquakes, earthquake Ohiowhthse, pretty standard issue stuff if you're Town Hall 9. Lower heroes, that's pretty amazing. You know, Graham was able to pull this off with 1313s. Can't say that my heroes are that level, so it's pretty bad for myself if I ran out of time. But Graham's cleaned up my mess. That's awesome. Brings the wizards in pretty wide in the funnel because you want to get your Valkyries in there as fast as possible. Clan Castle comes out, nothing. Haste goes down, get them troops to move it along. He wants to get his golems in the center so that way they can tank. Runs over the spring traps. And here come the hogs. Hogs on the outside. They're fanning in. His golems are in the center tanking. His king's in there tanking. The queen's in there cleaning up. You bring the hogs from the outside, kind of fanning around. They're going to meet up at 12 o'clock. He's got a poison spell. He's probably holding out for some skellies, if I can imagine. I remember when I hit this base, I had some skellies all over my hogs. Golems are down there in the center. Like I said, they're tanking. They've got the Tesla. They've got some archer tower business. They've got the mortar attacking. He's got this one lone wizard back here in the corner. I think he's going to fall prey to the cannon over there at 3 o'clock. But hogs come around. Not a lot of health left on the hogs. I don't think they're going to make it the rest of the way, but he gets enough down. We're going to ×2 it from here. The queen's still there without her ability. Golem's still up, guys. If you can get to the end of the raid and you got a full golem, you're looking really good. The queen will come in, take care of the rest, mop it up. You got 2 wizards that are going to clean up the outside. You don't have to worry about that. You got to get your golems in there. Look at that. They're just sitting there tanking. The queen's going to do the rest. It's over at this point. When you can end the raid with a full tank like that, just absorbing everything, that's awesome.